How did you use new media technologies in the construction and research, planning and evaluation stages? During the construction of my trailer, I used a lot of media technology like Final Cut Pro and Sony Vegas Pro 10. During my first draft, I was originally using Final Cut Pro. When I started to edit the footage, I noticed that it was far too dark, even with the use of the colour corrector tool. I decided that I needed to refilm my footage and to use artificial methods of creating darkness instead of using natural methods. This is when I turned to Sony Vegas Pro 10. It gave me better control of the manipulation of the lighting, and so I was able to make shots that were shot in the day look like they were shot in the dark. I needed the shots to be dark as it adds to the horror genre that I wanted to achieve and gives a sense of mystery to my whole trailer. All of my ancillary tasks were created using Adobe Photoshop. I had used Photoshop a few times before this, so I was aware of what I needed to do to create both my magazine front cover and my film poster. I used a lot of built-in effects with Photoshop. For example, for my magazine title Empire, I used a gradient tool to help get the darker gradients around the edge of the title. I feel that this helped me add to the feel and give the magazine a more eerie appearance than at first. The background was simply done using the paint bucket tool. This may look like a simple addition to the magazine, but in fact it gives the magazine its identity as a horror product. Sony Vegas Pro 10 was also a new area of exploration during the editing of my trailer. I had never used it before, but after watching a few videos on YouTube I got the hang of it real quick. Comparing to Apple's Final Cut Pro, it is better if you need to manipulate the files, e.g. likeness, like I did. In the research and planning part of my coursework, I use many new programs to help produce all my different areas of work. One of these new programs was a Mac program called Inspiration. Inspiration is a simple but effective tool for creating visually rich documents like mind maps, etc. I used Inspiration when planning my trailer by creating a visual mind map. It was also used for my analysis on the differences between theatrical and teaser trailers.